Narcissists, they use words to control and manipulate everything around them, and everything they say will have these two things at their root. When you are dealing with a narcissist, it is very important to remember these two things. First, that the narcissist has an extremely fragile ego, and therefore they cannot handle any pushback whatsoever. They cannot handle any criticism. And second, they are energy vampires, and they will do absolutely anything to obtain your energy. Their fragile egos, they don't allow them to make their own intrinsic energy, so they have to keep a constant and steady source or sources of supply. Keeping these things in mind, it will better prepare you for your response to these 6 common things that narcissists say to get back at you when they believe that you have slighted them. Number 1, any statement that they make that is followed by the words "just kidding." For example, "You're not as good as me," says the narcissist. "Just kidding." "You're a horrible mother." "Just kidding." "You're so stupid." "Just kidding." Brace yourself if you are with a narcissist for a barrage of passive-aggressive comments when the narcissist feels that you have wronged them in some way, as the narcissist will add "just kidding" to their statements so that they can hurt you but still have these comments be socially acceptable to one point or another, especially if they feel compelled to do this in front of other people, and so that you cannot rebuff them, like say you're out in public. They are hoping that your identity will be eroded completely to the point where you depend on the narcissist completely for any kind of direction in your life. And if you were to confront them, if you were to confront him or her on this, for these "just kidding" statements, you would be at fault automatically, because they added "just kidding" and you can't take a joke, which leads me to the second statement. Number 2, you just can't take a joke. Remember that the narcissist, again, they cannot handle criticism of any kind. So if you were to let the narcissist know that his or her comments have hurt you in one way or another, be prepared for statements such as "You are so sensitive, you can't take a joke, I can't be myself around you." And it will never, ever be the narcissist's fault, as they will never take accountability for their actions. Since someone has to be to blame for the comments that hurt you, you will be the one to blame for that. And the narcissist hopes that you will just shut up and stop confronting him or her so that they can continue to keep taking energy from you without dealing with the hassle of your feelings and your emotions. And if you will not take this as an acceptable answer, be prepared to hear, "I didn't say that." Yes, this phrase, this statement, it adds to the gaslighting technique that narcissists are ever so famous for. And the narcissist, he or she knows what they are doing. They are not only seeking to silence you, but if you are seeking to get help outside of the narcissist, he or she is absolutely trying to discredit you, to make you look like a nagging and critical person, and that the narcissist doesn't do anything wrong, and they are so understanding, and that they cannot say or do anything without offending you. As a narcissist, they can lie very, very convincingly. So prepare yourself for this. And also remember, the narcissist wants you, again, to be dependent upon him or her, so that that trauma bond is wearing down your identity. And this is one of the key ways that it is done. "I've done so much for you. I've done this or that for you. I've done insert whatever for you." The narcissist, they are very calculated in what he or she says and does. And one of the things that they will do in the love bombing stage are over the top acts, sometimes of generosity, of love, and this could be a surprise party or an exotic vacation somewhere. But the point is so that later on they can make sure that there are people there to witness the act that is to further the outsider's opinions of the narcissist, so that they think that the narcissist is amazing. And so whenever you bring up the transgressions, the actions, and the words of the narcissist, especially to others, they will have a concrete thing to pull up, and others can pull up in their memory and point to, and they will make sure that you are discredited, and that there are few people, there are less people to take your side as possible, especially if there is a court case involved. And this usually happens mostly in custody cases. So number 5, the silent treatment. Sometimes it is what the narcissist doesn't say that will tighten the narcissist's grip on you. As narcissists, they are pretty notorious for giving the silent treatment, and you will be that idiot that is trying to work things out in a logical and rational way. And by the time that the narcissist decides to speak with you, he or she will usually act like nothing happened. And this again is done so they don't have to deal with your feelings, and they don't have to deal with your emotions, with any of your issues, and so that you continue to question yourself and your behavior and put that blame back on you. Number 6, and finally, you've changed. When the narcissist does the silent treatment for a period of time, it could be weeks, it could be months, it could even be years, and they will come back and they will say that you have changed. And I mean, they say you've changed in a negative way, and I say this, I take this as an incredible compliment in terms of your growth and your self-love, and accept this amazing accomplishment, and don't ever look back. Of course, there are so many more things that the narcissist that can say to you to further manipulate and to further control you. But I hope that that little list gives you an idea, a generalized idea of some of the things that narcissists can say to get back at you, or to control you further, or to manipulate you further, so that you can be prepared to deal with these. And when you remember that the narcissist is truly just looking for somebody to be an energy slave to them, to be a supply slave to them, whenever they want it, however they want it, wherever they want it, it is easier to see the situation for what it is and move on without them. Hey guys, if you would like to donate to my cause, Narcissistic Abuse 101, please feel free to hit the PayPal link in my bio. And to those of you who have already donated, thank you so very much.